Participating in the Plant High School Rowing Club is no easy feat. After a long day of school, the group meets at the boathouse for practice. They get down the oars and launches, take a lap, and warm up on the erg.
An erg is basically our on-land training equipment. It essentially just copies what we do on the water technique-wise, and it also gives us an accurate reading as to how hard we're pulling.
Then it's time to hit the water.
Some days it'll be a steady state, like a long cardiovascular workout, more like long endurance piece, or sometimes it'll be really hard and short.
Lock those eyes forward, lock those eyes forward. Get the knees popping together. Mackenzie, give the 1, 2, 3 count. Try to get those knees coming up together.
A boat typically consists of 8 rowers and a coxswain, with each person having specific responsibilities to focus on.
When you're in the bow, you kind of just set the boat and you make sure everything's smooth. Stern, you set the rating, and then you just kind of set the pace because you're in front. You don't have anybody to follow.
I have a microphone and a timer and everything, so I know the rating that they're rowing at, and I'm the only one that's allowed to look out of the boat and see where the other boats are. So I tell them kind of where we are in relation to other boats, where we are in the race course, and what we can do to go faster.
But no matter what your position is on the boat, the rowing club works as a team. And that's what makes them so successful year after year.
You have to have commitment to the 7 other people in your boat. If one person out of the 8 people aren't doing their job, then it's not going to be a fun day. But when everybody's working together, it is perfect.
All right, let's take it by 6s to start with. 5 and pause at station 3.
Coach Michael Mosley knows firsthand what it's like to be a team player. He started his rowing career back when he was a freshman in high school. Now he's the head coach of the Plant High Rowing Association. Not only does he want to instill growth in his team athletically, Coach Mosley also hopes to prepare them for the future.
It really works well to learn the organization skills, learn the time management skills, and learn, the limits of ourselves, not just as athletes, but as people, as they're moving on to the next stage of their life.
With a great coaching staff and hardworking men and women, the crew team considers themselves a family. There's truly a place for everyone, regardless of size, grade, or level of experience.
The sport is something that anyone can do. We can take athletes and push them to a level that they haven't reached in other sports. We can take someone that hasn't ever done a sport and turn them into athletes. We don't cut anyone. There aren't any bench warmers. We're able to float lightweights, heavyweights, freshmen, first year seniors. There's events for everyone, and everyone's working together for the team as a whole.
Since its inception about 10 years ago, the Plant Rowing Club has gone from a very small recreational program to almost 100 kids on the team. In order to provide for the constantly growing group, crew relies heavily on outside support.
We have a lot of parents on the board who just do so much for us. They do so much fundraising, get us new boats, get us oars, everything that we need, and they just do a great job with that.
Fundraising is very important for us. We're not sponsored by the school. We're a club at the school. We're not actually a varsity sport. So everything that we do is through parent support. So all of these boats that we row are funded by the rowers through their fundraising, their dues, that sort of thing. Through fundraising, we're able to make it financially viable for everyone to join.
Those who do join the Plant Rowing Club take away lessons and friendships that will stay with them for years to come.
I love the parents, the coaches, the fellow athletes. I've met some of the most wonderful people that I'll remember for the rest of my life.
The Plant Rowing Club is looking forward to another successful year. You can support the club members and help them with their fundraising efforts by purchasing the South Tampa Around the Town card at aroundthetown.org. In return, you'll receive exclusive offers from some of the most popular eateries around town.